unite from the mountains to the sea. Warriors of love, you and me. We are the new tribe of the earth, connecting our spirits, remembering our worth. First Nation standing hand in hand, healing the wounds, restoring the land.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Rainbow Warriors 101. My name is Michelle, and I am honored to share with you all this evening. As the children of Mother Earth, we are humbly, hand in hand, stepping in to the new earth, forging the way for all generations to come. This evening is a special evening as we pay tribute to our grandfather, our brother, and dear friend, and so much more. We are a safe place for all First Nations people globally to come together, meaning all cultures, all races, and all colors. We are one. And with that, I will hand the feather over to Chief Mel Standing Eagle. Chief.
This has been quite a week. A lot of energy, a lot of stirring, a lot of thought, positive and negative. Rainbow Warriors, we're about unity. We're about oneness. We're about working together. All people, all races, all tribes, globally. And I'm honored to serve as a World Hereditary First Nations Rainbow Warrior Peace Chief. Beyond something I would have conceived of, but Spirit has a way of putting before us things in our paths. And I actually believe Creator's got a sense of humor. I make jokes about it when I'm talking. Let's sow this one and see how they're going to handle this one. I mean, what else they got to do, up there at Self Hangout and say, well, let's see what them humans are going to do now. But this week we've heard from lovers, we've heard from haters. We need to hear about forgiveness. And with that, I have actually sage tonight from Hopi land. I'm taking out tobacco here from my Cherokee brothers, and I offer this up to Creator. And Creator, we come before you this day with humble hearts, asking for wisdom, asking for healing, asking for unity. Give us sight like the eagle that we see past the frailties and the trials of this earth, and that of the wolf that we can walk amongst all of the chaos exist and do no harm. And be like the bear where we encompass, we bring together, we protect our family, and that of the buffalo, sacredness, those things that are holy. Keep us focused so that we have that sight that our ancestors walked in, that peace, that calmness of knowing that we're on this right path this day. With that, I hope. We're going to talk about a number of things tonight. I'm going to weave them in. If any of you know me, I'm not a real planner. I'm a hollow bone. I'll let Creator tell me what I'm going to be talking about this evening. And heavy heart that I watch Facebook and I watch people. And I see haters that say, we love, we pray for. There's a point that we need to look in the mirror and ask, how did we get ourselves into the, quote, situation that we think we got right here? We didn't get there by accident. We became a participant. We're all given free will and we're all given choice. We have to take the blame sometimes, and blame starts right here. within me, within my heart, the path, what put me on that path, what lessons was there for me to learn. And too often, we pass the buck. We want to blame someone else. And sometimes there are problems and there are issues. We're human and we are frail and we do screw up from time to time. But we must look at where the path, the road that we traveled. I wasn't yanked out of my home like Standing Bear and taken away to a school. My dad was a hellfire brimstone Southern Baptist evangelist who believed in beating the shit out of me. Spare the rod, spoil the child. I grew up and I was able to forgive. I was embarrassed to go to school many a day because of bruises on my thighs and had to go to gym and everybody see them wets. Some of my family members have lived over 60 years and still haven't been able to find forgiveness. That becomes a cancer. It eats within. So I want to say this. I did not agree with Standing Bear on everything, nor does everyone agree with me and where I walk and how I walk. And I have to answer to Creator first. I answer to the grandmothers, but I let the grandmothers know that I have an obligation when I chose and accepted to walk this path. There came some responsibilities. And with that, in spite of human frailties, I have to look beyond those things and look for healing within my own self. And healing begins with me. And somebody often said, if I hadn't told you lately I love you, I do. And I'm going to show a short video tonight, and I'm going to talk about things and changes and us and circles coming together, circles working together as one. Standing Bear wrote many, many, many beautiful words of wisdom. I wouldn't be surprised to see him on pictures with, how you see little things that you buy in a store from time to time with that positive thought. And there's many of them that resonate. And I put a few of those in the video clip that I put together. Some things are repeated more than once. And there's a numeric spiritual value of my placement in those. Standing Bear walked this path for many years. Good days and bad days, dealt with diabetes and heart and other health issues. But he was always concerned about the people. He was concerned about love, about healing. And those are the things that, we really need to stay focused on. And I'm going to have some more comments, but I want to go ahead and shut up and show this video and get your tear jar. What I'm sharing came from heart. It came from a place of healing. And I think that we all need to focus on this healing ourselves. looking into Wayne's eyes, his smile, he radiated love. To be around him made people feel good. It made them happy. There was an energy that was shared. That energy was healing. And these are things that we as Rainbow Warriors need to focus on. Love. Hate does not heal. It breaks down. I'm all for supporting integrity, walking in honor, and walking in respect, addressing things in a proper way, in a proper manner. There is also a time that we must forgive one another. But how about right here? If healing's to begin, forgiveness has to start within our heart. Without that, there is no healing. Without that, we cannot change the world. We cannot unify. We cannot be at one in peace. It is up to each of us. That's why I named this Rainbow Warriors 101. Reminded me of my college classes. Any of you that took your first year, what did you start out with? 101. 101 English, 101 algebra, whatever. It was 101, and it's getting to the basics, the beginning. We are powerful spiritual beings here, and we're made in the Creator's image. I want to go back to Hopi prophecy, and I'm shifting my screens around a little bit as I talk about this. And I just want to share a few things. Prophecy. Let's deal with that first. When the earth is dying, there shall arise a new tribe of all colors and all creeds, and the tribe shall be called Warriors of the Rainbow, and it will put its faith in actions and not words. The Lakota, the Cree, their prophecy is written very similar, except they called the Rainbow Warriors. I'm always playing around with graphics and things. And this is my interpretation of the Hopi Rock and where we stand right now. We're at a precipice. We're at that place in that rock, in that prophecy, that we're going to have to make a choice. And we're going to have to make a stand. Are we going to go the path of destruction? That of greed? That of poisoning? All living on Mother Earth? Corporate greed, that's what's happening. Our air, our water, our plants, our children, autism, and all kind of other diseases are up. And our government see it away as population control. And it's not healing. We are the stewards of the earth. We are the inheritors. This is our time. Many of us baby boomers, we've had a starseed awakening within each of us. The children that walk this earth now, the crystal children, the rainbow children, known by many names around the world. They have a heightened sense of spiritual nature about them. They don't look at the way that things have in the past, but then they have not been taught to think for themselves. They need to be able to see this world needs to be opened to them. Y'all have heard me talk about the caves that are off limits, been off limits since 1929. because it would destroy our history narrative. Think about that. Destroy history, destroy narratives. Well, what happened to our indigenous brothers and sisters of the Americas? And I said Americas, not just here in the US. And actually, on a global level. I believe there was one named Yahweh. Jesus never walked the earth. And I can say that because the name Jesus didn't exist till 1450s when the Gutenberg Bible came out, I think in 1454. And there wasn't a J in the Aramaic alphabet either. So getting factual. And too often our history has been changed. But the one Yahweh, the one called Christian, called Jesus by the Christian people. I call myself a Christian, walking the path of one that taught us a way to live. He traveled the world. He went to India. And in the caves, this is from smudging, there is the Ark of the Covenant. All of these came from Grandfather Martin, Grandfather Emery, and Dr. Robert Goldsworth in his research. And I have had conversation with one of the keepers of the caves. You cannot have drones or anything else near there. U.S. government will be on you like. It's amazing that out in the middle of the desert, 8 miles off of a road, in a cave, that what you see here exists. One that came here teaching a way of life, not preaching a religion. Taught in the schools of India and other nations. We know that because the records were written. There is the one, Yahweh, or as modern day Christians call Jesus. That's one of the few known drawings of him. Teaching a way of living, teaching a way of love, teaching a way of sharing, of bridging. We've lost our way. We let day to day take us away from who we truly are as powerful spiritual beings made in Creator's image. It makes me sick when I look back over my life. And it has been a growing experience, and I had to experience many things. But to know that there was times that I could have done something different that would change the situation, that would make it better for the other person. And when I think about Daniel Brinkley's, who died 3 times, for you that don't know, hit by lightning twice. I've been hit by lightning twice. I wasn't as bad as him, so they didn't kill me. 28 minutes dead. Mama was there when they covered him up under the sheet the first time. And I listened to his stories and what he went through. He became everything that he did to everyone that was involved in his life. All the harm and pain that others felt, he felt in his judgment. He was his own judge. Life review. I don't see anything that's not scriptural about it. And too much of that had been altered when King James was having things written into, which we know is a record because those letters that he wrote of that happening are in the Museum of England. You ought to get copies of that, Brother Robbie. Some of that. That would be something great to share. But to know that the root of everything is about oneness, about sharing, about love. And that's what Standing Bear was about, sharing love for one another. We all have our frailties and we are screw-ups. We are human. We're having this experience. And it's what we take from those lessons and what we do with them. Those that need healing, those that are haters, it will consume you. It will eat you. It is a cancer. It is a cancer here. Because we let here attitude, thought patterns. I'm not happy. I didn't get what I wanted. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it. So what did? We let ego get in the way of heart. And when I go back and look at some of the things that Bear wrote, and I go back about the project. We're a project. Every day that we breathe, we're a project. And it's healing this project, making this project whole. And as this project is able to heal and grow, what do? We become stronger, just like this sweetgrass. We've become a bridge for one another. That love is shared. When I just left Tanasi